it was an expression that we used to use. And I don't find too many Marines, I never really asked too many Marines about this. I've asked some, but I remember an expression that I learned from other Marines when we were in combat. When we were up on the line, in the trenches, or up on an outpost, and we'd say things like, "Don't get shook, keep you cool." Yeah, don't get shook, keep you cool. And with that, we'd say that over and over and over again to ourselves. Don't get shook, keep you cool. In other words, we're telling ourselves, don't go wild, don't get excited to the point where you're not going to be able to defend yourself or your buddies, and keep you cool. You know, they say the Korean conflict was not a war, right? And they're mistaken about that. The Korean conflict was a war. And like I said earlier, a lot of both Marines and Army and naval personnel were lost in protecting and moving forward in Korea for the situation that we're in today. And I look back at what we went through in Korea and what Korea has done today, and I am just in marvel over how Korea has bounced back and has built a country in South Korea, Seoul, the capital, and what they have done, and coming back and developing their country. Because when we were there was nothing there. There was no infrastructure. Seoul was a burnt-out city. Today, it's a metropolitan city. It's a country that is probably one of the top industrial countries of the world today, when there's shipbuilding, car building, industries, computer technology. So from looking back and saying, what did we gain by our involvement in Korea? Well, first of all, we gained to keep communists back. And that's the reason why we ended up over there in the first place, because communists was going to take over the entire Korean peninsula. So we prevented that. But to see how the Koreans themselves have developed their industries and their country and have come so far, that to me is a marvel. And I said to myself, it was worth it.